I've got something to tell you. I've found a cheat code for FM23, and his name's Kieron Trippier. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 of A Season with Newcastle. This is my Football Manager 2023 beta save where we do one season with them, and so far we are 14 games into the Premier League season and we are sat in 5th place. Marvellous. Let me show you how things are getting on. So you can't be much happier than this really. 14 games in the season, 7 wins, 4 losses and 3 draws. We've sat 5th in the table, which isn't so bad at all. As you can see here, really from 3rd place, which is Leeds randomly. Wolves, us, Arsenal and Brentford. What is happening to the Premier League this season? But I'm pretty pleased with it. Whether we'll be able to continue in this sort of, not form, but this way that we're doing things, because I'd say form has been quite rocky and mixed bag. But actually, if we can carry this on, things are going to look pretty good for us. Since the last game against Brighton that you saw on video here on camera, where we drew 0-0, we've played 1, 2, 3, we've played 6 more games. We played a lot of these, we played them on stream, and for those of you who don't know, I stream live on twitch.tv/PokesFM, and at the minute I'm actually playing this save here, so you can see me live on a Friday night if you want to come and join me. And a lot of these games we played them on stream. So we played Southampton and we beat them 1-0 with a Kieron Trippier scoring there, and boy is Kieron Trippier good. Let me tell you the tactic I've been playing. So for those of you who were aware, I've been playing this one here, which is basically having a complete wing back in the likes of Kieron Trippier. However, as you can see here, we've got somebody else there at the minute, and I'll come to that shortly. But in a nutshell, Kieron Trippier is just a great player in this game. Obviously 32 years old now, but he's really tearing up bits because he's got that whole right side to really work with. He's just been excellent. He's been back when he needs to be back, but he's been forward when he needs to be forward. He's been free kicks and corners galore. He's been loving life, and quite frankly, I've been enjoying him too. So we beat Southampton 1-0. The next game we played was this game against Crystal Palace, where we won 3-2. Not the most comfortable of wins, but as you can see here, we did dominate really. We had a lot more chances than they did. 53% possession. Goal from St. Maximin there, Joe Linton, and actually Maximin scored 2 there, which is pretty good. We were actually 3-1 up at one point. It's only because their goal on the 88th minute made it 3-2. But a good, solid performance there. The other change that we've started to make is St. Maximin has been there over there on the left, but a wise man named Kevin, who is often in the comments and often in streams, said, hey, why don't I play him as an inverted winger instead? Started doing that, and he has been doing bits for me. It's been very, very good, as well as obviously Isaac playing very effectively too. And next up was an incredible game against Man United at home with a Dan Burn hat-trick and another goal from Maximum. Meant that we completely dominated them, and it was a real thrashing as we beat them 4-1. A Ronaldo consolation goal at 4-0 was nothing, and I was flying high. This was on stream. A 10 for Dan Burn, a 10 for Kieron Trippier. Things were very, very nice. Next up was the 2-2 draw against Chelsea. Pretty even game. I think it's probably a fair result, really. A couple of poor performances actually showing up here. You can see the midfield there. Those midfield 3 were a bit poor with 6s there. 6.5 from Callum Wilson. But luckily, Maximum showed up again and scored again, as well as Isaac scoring, which meant we won it. We got a 2-2 draw, which isn't so bad. Pretty even. I think that's a fair result. Then we took our second trip to play Nottingham Forest, although this was actually at home, so it wasn't really a trip because it was, well, we went from our house to the stadium. That counts as a trip. But again, we totally dominated them, even more than the Carabao Cup match earlier on in the season. We won 4-0 against them, 23 shots, 12 on target. We scored 4 goals. Wilson, Burn, Isaac, and, well, Wilson scored 2 as well. And beautiful, beautiful performance all round. Very happy with the boys there. And our most recent game that we have played is, sadly enough, after a run of 5 games without losing, we lost against Arsenal 5-3. What a match to watch, though, to be fair. If you were a neutral, just cast your eyes on these stats here. Reasonably even when it comes to kind of chances, and possession was only 47-53, so reasonably even. I think really Arsenal just had better chances than us, and so they did deserve to win. The biggest kick in the teeth, however, as you can see here on the 77th minute, Kieron Trippier got sent off, which means that he is suspended for this next game. Hence, whilst having Jacob Murphy is going to have to step into this right wing back position. I'm not going to have him as a complete wing back, as you can see there on the tactics. He's just going as a wing back on a attack, which does suit him. And we have still got Willock there as the Mazzala, so hopefully we might get a little bit of extra width from Willock, as well as Murphy kind of coming up the right there. But what we're not going to focus play down the right this time, which has been a standard kind of instruction for us, but instead we're going to just sort of go a little bit more general than that, and we're going to need some width on the left just as much as support on the right there today. So let's get into the game and let's see how we do. Yes, that's right. If you haven't noticed yet, my tactic for this, named by the chat over on Twitch, is liquid pokesball. So yeah, what's that? Big-headed? What are you on about? Okay, as the teams warm up, just to let you know that we don't have a captain or a vice-captain for this game. So Sean Longstaff, who isn't really even a regular starter, is taking the armband today, which we'll see how that plays out. Also, just to let you know, I've had a real flurry of injuries over the last kind of 5-6 weeks or so. At one point I had 6 players off injured, which is horrendous. We're slightly better than that now, but I don't know about you. Are you getting loads of injuries in FM23 beta at the minute? It'd be interesting to know. I just seem to have loads, and they're coming in, and I'm not sure whether is that a bug? Is that just because it's Newcastle? Is that the way I'm playing? I'm not quite sure. Would love to hear your comments below. Leave a comment below to let me know if you're encountering this as well. This is obviously with the beta, there's some bugs that can be around, so it'd be interesting to know what your thoughts are with this. Or maybe you've noticed something I'm doing, you're like, well, that's probably why he's getting loads of injuries. Or I don't know what that noise was there. Or I won't do it again. Okay then, everybody, the media have been loving us at the minute. I've just recently had a board feedback of B+, and similarly with the supporter feedback as well. So the board are reasonably happy right now, as are the supporters. We're in a good run here, 5th place. I know we just lost against Arsenal, who are on our tails right now in the league, as you can see here, but all going well. I also heard that Everton have got the worst defence in the league this season. They just told me in my inbox. So I'm feeling positive. Can I say that? I'm feeling positive about this match. I think it would be nice to get 3 points again after the loss against Arsenal. That would be helpful. The other thing I'd probably say I'm looking for really is to let in a few less goals. Oh, meanwhile, Maximum. Oh, it's a free kick. It's a free kick. It feels like we're letting in lots of goals. We are scoring lots, but we're letting lots in as well. So the aim would be like keeping scoring loads and keeping a clean sheet. I know. What an incredible tactician I am, right? That's the strategy there. Okay, free kick for us here. Longstaff, target. Plays it forward to Maximum, who is a good player. As I said, he's been much better as that inverted inverted winger. And, he started scoring goals, just getting a bit more of the play, considering that we have Trippier really dominating it. Oh, goodness, that was an absolute beauty of a goal, wasn't it? Oh, that was good. I know it's against me, but I want to watch the replay of this. Look at it. Right, it was a lovely little switch play there. Neil Doucouré, just his third touch of the ball. What a strike. Goodness me. What, you deserve to be. You can have 1-0 for that. You can have it. It looks like they're sitting back quite a lot, so I'm tempted to start pressing them a little bit and see how that impacts things. I might keep it like this for the first half and we'll see how we go in second half. But Riemann, Maximum's got the ball on his own. That was a waste. That was an absolute waste of a shot there. And hopefully it will take us to half-time, just 1-0 down. Okay, a lot of football to play. I think we can do better. We'll move into a bit more pressing into this second half and see if we can just, run them to the ground a little bit and dominate them that way. Okay, so second half now, and our defensive line are kind of up a notch in terms of pushing up a little bit higher. Similarly, we're also high pressing and closing down all the time now. It may be that some individuals, we start pressing them a little bit more often as well, just to cause them a bit of hassle. But whoa, yes! 1 minute into the half, and Isaac scores. Was that a volley? It looked like a volley from here. What a goal. Target takes it down the left. I thought he'd lost the ball then, but he seemed to win it back. Just with one look. It was just about a volley. Absolute beauty from Isaac. And we're 1-0 up. Great way to start the second half now, lads. This is it. Meanwhile, Everton on a bit of attack, and it goes over the bar there. And we have, believe it or not, I just caught a glimpse there. I don't know if you saw it. We're up to 4th place in the league. There it is. That's mad. This is mad, right? Newcastle in 4th place. I'm actually succeeding this season, which is unfathomable. Unfathomable. All right, 67 minutes in. Let's just have a little look at the team, how we're getting on here. We've got 6.4 from Sean Longstaff, which is poor. John Joe Shelvey is really the only centre midfielder we've got. I think we're going to have to do it, though, aren't we? We're going to have to just go with it. Put him on support on central midfield. Is that right? What would he be? Change. I'm wondering here. You know what? I'm going to put him as a ball winning midfielder, and then we'll put Bruno as the central midfielder on attack. We're going to push him over to here, get him on central midfielder on attack. Let's see if that impacts things. So we've taken him off. I think Sven Botman is also having a poor game here, so I think we'll take him off as well. Dan Burn is going to come on the pitch. Still haven't had a Dan Burn goal on camera yet, but we'll get there. It will happen this season. I can almost guarantee it. 74 minutes now, and things are looking okay, but I think we should be able to do better here. 82nd minute coming up. I'm going to make a few more changes, I think. Okay, Callum Wilson was also having a poor game, so we've taken him off as well. Willock is on a 6.5, but I'm not really sure if I've got any other options for centre midfield at this stage, unless I bring on a winger, which could work actually. Maybe that'll work. Let's see how this highlight ends up. And if this highlight finish is not too great, we'll take Willock off and bring on a winger. And so we'll have two wingers, and then it'll probably take the pressure off of the two wing backs. But meanwhile, Isaac has a shot, and it's a corner here. Right, I'm tempted not to change anything just yet. We haven't got Trippier to take the corners, but we have still got some decent headers of the ball. Shall we make the change now? I'm tempted. Basically, all we would have to do is this. Is just shift over, take off Willock. We're going to do it. We're going to take off Willock. We're going to put Alma on here. Why don't we swap them? Should we do that? Let's swap them. Then Almiron can then be a winger on his right, on his better foot. Saint Maximum can also then be a winger on his better foot as well. Let's see how that plays off. We've then got both wingers on attack. We'll take Murphy down to a wing back on just support now. I don't think he'll need to push forward so much. Just for these last 5 minutes to put a little bit more pressure onto Everton here, and let's see if this impacts it. Meanwhile, we've got a corner. Front post, near post corners. Watch for it. Let's see what happens here. And here it is. Maximum to take the corner from the right. Can they go near post with this? What's going to happen? Nothing. Oh, we got another one though. Maximum. Here he goes. Dampen! He's on fire. Da-da-da! His name is Dampen. Da-da-da! He's on fire. Da-da-da! His name is Dampen. Oh, look at that near post corner, Dampen. He comes on as a sub and he gets it. What did I say? What? Oh my! I knew it. And John Joe Shelby's injured, but I don't even care. Okay, I actually do care. John Joe Shelby, we haven't got any more subs that we can take. John Joe Shelby, we've taken him off. We're down to 10 men for these final kind of throws of the game. Everton have got an attack here. Don't let them score. No. Oh, why did they do this to me? Why like this? Oh. I'd move the team into slightly more defensive. I know I'm in sort of still mentality positive, but seriously, come on. It's gutting. That is absolutely gutting. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's like a deep sadness, but it's coming out as a laugh. Oh, we so deserve to win that. I know the stats are basically even, but seriously. Oh, we lost out on the 3 points there. Lastminute.com. So, as you can see, that brings us to 5th in the league, and that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you very much for joining me. Coming up next, as you can see here, we've got Rotherham, the Carabao third round of the Cup. We've got West Ham, Leicester, Brentford, Tottenham all to play, as well as the FA Cup third round kicking off in just a few games' time. So looking forward to doing these games. Remember, you can catch me doing this save live on a Friday night from about 8:30 most weeks. And it would be great to see you there. Come and join in the live chat and provide me some support. But thanks for joining me today. If you do enjoy this video, then do hit that like button. And if you want to follow along for this save, as well as future saves that I'll be doing in FM23, then do hit the subscribe button as well and click that little bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. It would be great to have you along for the journey of this, part of the community here. Anyway, catch you soon. Thanks all for all your support and kindness. Catch you soon. Have a great week. Bye.